Counterattack back on location this week in Greenwich. We're catching up with the future squads headed off to Hungary. That and much more on a brand new Counterattack. Hi everyone, Greg Mescall here. Thanks for joining us on the Counterattack. We're here in Greenwich, Connecticut at the Greenwich YMCA, where the USA Futures teams were training before heading off to Budapest, Hungary for an international competition. We caught up with a couple of the athletes. We'll talk with them momentarily, but first we have to go back to this past weekend in Stockton and the men's senior nationals, the final event of the 2018 National League season. Let's get you caught up on all the results.
First place game, Alumni, Olympic Club, University of the Pacific is the place early on. Colin Mulcahy opens the scoring with the free shot. O Club goes in front 1-0. O Club trying to win every National League event in 2018. After they convert the penalty shot here, Alumni's Nick Fadden, his shot ricochets off the defender's hand and into the cage. Alumni's on the board. They trail 2-1. Connor Stapleton will sail this one past the Alumni defense to get their third goal of the day, a 3-1 lead. O Club is cruising. Alumni's Cristiano Mirarchi, the former UCLA Bruin, starts the scoring back for Alumni as they draw to within 3-2. Second quarter now, just like the first. Mulcahy opens the scoring, rises up, fights off a defender, 4-2. Olympic Club's Michael Scharf, he is first blocked by Alumni's Victor Nagy, the Hungarian star, but he gets his own rebound, sinks the second attempt, 5-2. Late in the third, Alumni goes to Ben Stevenson, has the nice sidearm skip shot delivery. It's a 5-3 game. Mirarchi's back at it in the fourth, upper corner shot, tough to stop. We've got a one-goal game, 5-4. Things then get interesting. Former USC Trojans getting together. Kostas Genadunias ties the game here with a quick shot. Then Jeremy Davey gives Alumni their first lead of the day, sinks this huge skip shot. It's a 6-5 lead for Alumni. The seventh goal would come from Kyle Trush. He catches the ball, spins towards the cage, and hits a 7-5 lead. Alumni will hold O Club scoreless for the entire second half. One more opportunity, this time Nagy stepping up. He is there, recording his seventh stop of the day. That seals the deal, a 7-5 win for Alumni. Post-game, Alumni's Andrew Rigo talks about how great of a competitor the Olympic Club is and the goal of winning senior nationals back-to-back. That's what Alumni just did.
O Club's a phenomenal team. Nyack's a phenomenal team. Where's Kostas? We work really, really hard to put together teams. We train on our own, which is tough, whereas, like with O Club, they have sources to train. And we kind of wait to get our guys back who play pro. We have a lot of guys playing pro, and when they came back, we talked about this as being the tournament we wanted to win. O Club really did well throughout the year. They won everything. We knew they were the best. We lost a hard game 2 nights ago. My hat goes off to them, truly, man. It's never easy, it's never fun, but it's a great game. We're really happy to win it again for the second year in a row.
Third place game, New York Athletic Club and Golden Bear. This one not as close as the title bout right out of the gate. Golden Bear turns to Colt Hamming. He gets his squad on the board on the dish from Spencer Farrar. Golden Bear up 1-0. That wouldn't last. New York Athletic Club responds with 3 goals from Alex Bowen, Ryder Roberts, Blake Edwards, a 3-1 lead. Second quarter is all New York. John Mann lures the keeper out of the goal to have access to the easy shot. Easy money, 4-1. Early in the third, Golden Bears' Nikos Delagrammatikis looks for the pass opportunity. Instead, lob shot. That's good. It's a 7-2 game. Shortly after, Golden Bears' Vasily Savaris capitalizes, and Golden Bear looking to rally here. They trail 7-3. They'd get no closer. After a goal from Alex Rolsa, Max Irving drills back-to-back shots. He's got the hat trick. New York's got the 10-3 lead. They go to the fourth, ahead 12-3. Fourth quarter action, more names you know. Ryder Roberts opens the period with this quick shot, the 13th of the day for New York. Finally, back-to-back goals from Lachlan's brother Blake. That'll seal this one, 18-3. Post-game, Blake Edwards joined us to talk about his 5-goal contribution and how New York came back to get the third-place win.
I just wanted to push the counters and bring a lot of intensity, and I had really good teammates to give me some good passes, and I just felt at the end of those goals pretty much. You had to dig deep and come out with a bit of pride today, and Cal really challenged us early and came out with a lot of intensity, but the guys played pretty solid defense and we blew away in the second half.
While the National League schedule is complete, the USA Women's Senior National Team is about to get back in action. A 3-game series announced this week with Australia starting August 19th at Cal in Berkeley. Then it moves to the Stevenson School in Pebble Beach on August 22nd. And we close things out August 26th at Santa Barbara High School in Santa Barbara. That'll also be the Cammie Craig retirement celebration, moved from last year due to wildfires in the area. Tickets on sale now at usawaterpolo.org for August 19th and August 26th. August 22nd, free admission. Roster also available at usawaterpolo.org, and all 3 games will be streamed live on USA Water Polo TV. So come out and join us, watch and cheer on Team USA, but if not, make sure you watch from home and support Team USA as they gear up for the FINA World Cup.
From there, we turn things back to Greenwich here in Connecticut, where the Futures squad's gearing up for an important week of competition. We checked in with a couple of athletes about what they can expect on their trip to Budapest.
We are the Futures team for the U.S. and we're going to Hungary to train for the first, I think, 5 days against a couple of the European teams, and then we play in a tournament for the next 4 against teams like Montenegro, Hungary, and I think Italy, Kuwait.
It's only our second practice, so we still got a lot of work to do, but like we're learning each other's positions more and how we play in the water, like how they play. So like if she's gonna move there, I know she's gonna move there. So our chemistry is getting better. I don't know, I really like being cultured, like different cultures and everything. So that'll be fun. And then the water polo way, just like the girls, and I like to measure myself up to them, see like what muscles I gotta get bigger.
I'm just really excited to explore the city. We're doing a lot of fun stuff. We go on like a river trip for dinner, and we go sightseeing, and we get to meet a lot of the guys like that live there, and we get to play there, which is gonna be a really new and awesome experience.
And speaking of our national teams, our pipeline teams on the boys' side, they are busy this week in Europe as our cadet and youth national squads are taking part in important competitions. Let's get you caught up on all their results.
And we start first with the men's youth national team preparing for the FINA Youth World Championships. They were taking part in the Mediterranean Coleman Cup. Here's a look at their results. Close losses to Serbia and Montenegro, then rallying with a tie against Germany, a win over Hungary, defeating Serbia's B team, and then closing it out with a 5th place result against Montenegro, picking up the 10-8 win. Results coming next week on the counterattack as the team gets underway in Hungary at the FINA Youth World Championship. And then the men's cadet national team, they're preparing for the Darko Kukic Memorial Tournament, but first a stop in Montenegro for the Montenegro Cup, coming out strong with a big win over Serbia, faltering against Hungary, but then coming back with a win against Germany before a semifinal loss to Montenegro and then a 1-goal loss to Croatia in that 3rd place match. They take 4th in the Montenegro Cup. More results next week as the squad looks to defend their title at the Darko Kukic from 2017.
And now we close out the show as we do every week with our social media send-off, the best of water polo on the internet. We appreciate your contributions. Use the hashtag counterattack, tag us at USAWP, and we'll feature what you're sharing every week.
Our first post to share, one of the best we've shared in a long time. Excellent news, our buddy Gavin is awake. He is hanging with friends. We shared news about him last week battling MRSA. Great to see he is awake, talking with friends, wishing a fast recovery for Gavin. The Futures squad, we talked with them earlier. Here's a good group shot. Everybody getting ready to go to Hungary via the ODP Twitter account. Shout out Ashley Johnson joining Team Wasserman, that via the Wasserman Twitter account. More big things from her on the way. Great to see more water polo in Alabama as 2 Tennessee teams getting together for a game in the state of Alabama in Huntsville. The USA Women's National Team via Maggie Steffen's Instagram account. They're bringing back the juicy jumpsuits. I didn't know they ever left. Great job there, team. And last but not least, how about this for an indoor practice? Just the men's cadet national team practicing in a cave in Europe. That via the Water Polo Planet Twitter account.
So there you have it, some of the best water polo on the internet this week. Thanks again for all your submissions. That'll do it for this week's episode here in Greenwich. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, when you're on the counterattack, look weak side.